It's also that time when we're gonna notice all the weeds everywhere, and we're gonna have to get down on our hands and knees and rip them out. You know you have to get them from the root, otherwise they'll just come right back. How about being able to do that standing up? This is such a unique little tool that was invented in 1913 and had kind of gotten forgotten about until Kathy Schroyer's mom picked one up at a yard sale, and they were able to easily get, I mean, sometimes, you know, they don't make them like they used to. Actually, most times they don't make them like they used to. They had a smart idea here. You just put this in the ground, and then you step on here. It grabs the weed, and then it pulls it out from the root, all standing up. This is item number M64705 on a sale price, saving you $7.75 to get it home. It's going to be here before you know it. When you want to go clean up outside, have this tool ready to go. We have 4 different colors for you. This one is the red. We have it also available in blue, green, and yellow. Yellow is the most limited. M64705 is your item number. Kathy Schroyer, it brings us Grandpa's Weeder, and you and your family found this and brought it back to us, and we're so grateful for you.
Thank you. It's been an adventure. 18 years with QVC, so it's really been something.
Well, and it's just sometimes they just do it right from the beginning. Like, simple is better. There's no technology here. It's just really smart. But it stopped being manufactured. Is that right?
It was. They stopped in during World War II because they had to save the steel for the war effort, and so it never really came back. It was actually invented in Seattle in 1913, and so my mom, this is actually her tool. She got it at a garage sale in the 70s when I was a kid. Her favorite garden tool of all time, and so this was our inspiration.
Yep.
And so, as you can tell, you know, we hardly changed anything. The only thing that we've done is, instead of a hardwood handle, we've got a nice bamboo handle, because bamboo is just a grass, super renewable, very strong. And the head is now solid steel. It's powder coated so that it won't rust. But that's it. The design of it is exactly the same, and it's simply a lever, and all you have to do is just put it over the center of the weed. You push it into the ground, take your foot off, and you lean. Done. And so the leaning is where the magic happens, because that's what's going on underneath the ground. That's why I have my little bath mat here to show you. But it's the leaning action that pinches, and you can see how it's pinching the carpet, and that's what's happening underneath the ground. When I lean, the forks come together, they pinch together around that root underneath the ground. So your thistles, your dandelions, your crabgrass just grabs it right out, and you're not bending over, and you're not twisting anything, you're not pulling, you're not on your knees. You just let the tool do the work, because the tool is just ingenious. It's just a lever and turn of the century technology, because the people back in the day were so smart and so ingenious. And when they made stuff, they made it to work, and they made it to last. Yeah, and so that's what we do. So, yeah, like, I know.
You know, it never goes out of style. And this is what we're seeing here. I mean, when I think about, my mom is an amazing gardener, and I am not so fantastic at it. So she would be like, hey, do you want to help me get the weeds out? And she would sit there on her hands and knees and just, you know, grab them. She said, you have to make sure that you get the root, or they'll come back so quick. And it wasn't always easy. And there's so many of them. Think about how quickly you could go through your entire yard with this tool, instead of sitting there and then scooting over and then getting them and then scooting over a little bit more.
I'm at the point where I might be able to get down, but getting back up is that's the challenge. So I don't want to do that. I want to stay standing upright as much as I can. But yeah, it's just so simple, so ingenious. You're just pushing into the ground. Obviously, this is a planter box. You know, we're doing the best we can to show you how the tool works. But all you do is lean it. And the magic is underneath the ground. When you're leaning that tool, leaning the handle, it's pinching around that root. And you do want to get the root. Scraping off the top, you know, doesn't do you any good. So you definitely want to get underneath there. And those tap roots can be brutal. And this tool does exactly what it was designed to do. is get anything with a taproot. And even that crabgrass, even though it doesn't have a taproot,
Yeah.
it comes in clumps and it works great.
Yeah,
It's
it
amazing.
really
But
doesn't
the other thing
matter.
I wanted to mention is that the colors are only on QVC. So we've got this beautiful like sky blue color. We've got the red and the yellow and the green, and nowhere else can you get the colors. And it's nice soft foam,
Yeah,
so
it's
it makes
really
it
well
not only
made.
fun to look at but very comfortable to
Comfortable.
use.
Yeah.
So this is the only place to get those.
Every yard, every space, outdoor
Hmm.
space has weeds. They're different in different places, but we all
Right.
have them. So I really feel like every house should have one of these. It really makes it so it's like having a ladder. You just kind of have to have a ladder.
It's
Well,
one of
you
those
just
things.
kind of have to have this.
Right, right.
$7.35 to get it home on Easy Pay. You have 30 days to return it. You're never going to return it. You're going to absolutely love it. And then you're going to want to get them for other people because they're going to be like, thank you so much. If you have a gardener in your family, this is such a fantastic gift. M64705. We have it in the red. All of these exclusive colors to QVC. The blue, the green, and the yellow. Thank you so much, Kathy.
You bet. It was great seeing you.
Saving almost $8 today.